Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Borderlands 3. Today, we are finally going to be getting back into Zane, or covering Zane. We kind of, I've been jumping around. Again, I'm always drawn to the character builds that I'm looking all over the internet trying to find the ones that kind of do something that's a bit unconventional or just something fun. Or like sometimes, like some of the flak builds are literally just go into cloak, shoot someone with a shotgun, they're immediately dead, and there's no hope for them in the slightest, and then you're just done, and that's cool, but it's not like, again, we just covered a build last part where Flak was just whipping grenades and racks, and it was just like a mess, but it was a beautiful mess. But today, we're finally going to be covering, as you can see, Zane. Now, by the way, this is the coolest helmet I've ever seen. Also, it's not a part of the Halloween update. It's a part of the Krieg DLC, shockingly enough, although, of course, that madness would be tied to that. But ladies and gentlemen, this build with Zane is playing off his Digiclone, which, again, yeah, I really wish they would have tweaked some things with Zane, which I'm hoping in his next skill tree will kind of be where this kind of emerges. But they have these weirdly limiting things which make Zane a one-trick pony to some extent. And I don't mean that in any which way, I just kind of get that vibe. Like, for instance, if we wanted to do something different with Zane, where we wanted to spec like Ghost Call, where it's when we get a kill, there's a chance for Zane's clone to chuck a grenade. First of all, it's a 45% chance, and also your clone takes a long time to actually throw a grenade. So it's more beneficial for him to actually just be shooting. Second thing is, you have weird stuff like this, where your Sentinel can drop a grenade. Oh, that's awesome. But it's on a 15-second cooldown, and then you're kind of like, oh, so you can't really like spam that or build for that, even though the guy regenerates grenades better than Moe's at this point. Anyways, regardless, there's stuff like that where there's like these weirdly limiting factors on him, which is why Zane is kind of, I think he's at least right now he's really good, but I just haven't seen too many people do something like entirely different with him. It's usually the same kind of idea. Anyways, putting that behind us, essentially this build plays off of Digiclone, which is a little bit different because Digiclone was for a while there kind of useless until they got the whole skill tree buff, or sorry, action skill damage buff, which we all loved and is making Moe's a goddamn monster. Regardless. So now, your clone is actually pretty damn good, but the build is also made to where you can actually have the dome if you do want to do that, because it's so damn good, because you basically are unkillable while you have this up, which is what makes Zane kind of crazy. Regardless, this build is messing around with some synergy with your clone, and this shield specifically. We have this one, which is the Stand and Clap, which essentially gives you a buff in damage when your shield breaks, I believe. But we have this special Anoint, where whenever we activate our action skill, we actually summon forth that ability, kinda, right? It's we trigger whatever the shield does when it breaks, which is it basically puts down an AoE kind of zone where we can deal damage. Bonus damage in. Now, turns out Zane's clone doesn't really get many benefits, but this. Also, sorry, I'm so sorry. What do you call it? This build is made by a fantastic person called Moxie. He's kind of like the build maker, as well as J-Duels, as well as Trims, and all these other fantastical people. Also a fantastic people on Nexus. I feel like the Nexus people don't get enough love. Anyways, regardless, this is a build made by Moxie. Also, you have plenty of guns here. This is just a good old build where most things can work, and it's pretty fun. So, check out the link in the description. Will take you to his video, as well as to that video will lead to his Discord, and it's a little bit of jumping through some hoops, but you can get the build, download it, mess around with it, have a good time. I'm just trying to have fun time and mess around with goofy fun weird shit. So here we are. So the weapon I'm choosing, I did throw away the Anarchy that was in the primary slot for this one, because I just find this one, the Blood-Starved Beast, pretty fun. Also, it's a callback to it's a reference to Bloodborne, which is a fantastic game. Also, we have the Seeing Dead comm, which makes Zane just, again, unkillable and deal a shit ton of damage. As long as we're shooting something, our action skills are never going to even come close to going away, which is nuts. Yeah. I wish they would update Zane to have some sort of ability where you could like literally just hold down his alt and it would summon your clone just beside you, like right in front of you, rather than having to do like the leapfrogging shit, which gets old really fast. Also, I think the best thing to put your clone on is that. So anyways, without further ado, we're basically just gonna amp up our clone. That's the whole premise. We got a bunch of perks in our skill tree that all do that. A lot of kill skills to give us that as well. Let's go. Also, we're gonna equip down, I guess. That's the one. Alright. We're gonna summon forth this. We're gonna summon forth you. We're gonna put you in there. There we go. So now he's getting amplified damage. Also, did I mention that Zane is so good on a passive that he doesn't need any help? He doesn't need any sort of like action skill gain. In fact, I think if we equip This will just chew through people. And, ooh, it's a bit messy. Hard to see on screen. Shit's happening. Also, we could put my clone right there, and he's gonna shoot you up. Watch this. Also, yeah, every single time you summon a damage zone, which gets Zane increased damage if he can hit something. Although it's a little bit hard for him to hit, I guess. Regardless with that weapon. I guess his head does have like short travel speed. Also, we can just put you right here, and guess what? There's gonna be a little thing there. I didn't know that. It's so cool. So he always has amplified damage. That synergizes so well. I love that. Sorry. Do that. Melt you. Melt you. Oh, we're gonna do one of these. Boom. Also, there's just multiple little things. So even I can stand in this, by the way, and get a damage buff, which is awesome. Also, again, this place, for whatever reason, has enemies that are just so much harder. I don't know why. I just find them way better than Mollywand. Mollywand are kind of stupid. I feel like they constantly just do a great job. We'll just put you right here, and he'll die. We'll also use... the only thing that you need to be careful with Zane is you don't want him to actually have a bazooka, because unless you're fighting a boss, otherwise he'll kill himself by like shooting his feet and dying, even though your clone has so much health. Because you have health regen, he has health regen. It's just a spectacular mess. Also, let's use some other weapons. Also, yeah, you can use a thing though and be absolutely fine. Yeah, as you can see, it's absolutely insane. This weapon, it's great, but it just doesn't have enough magazine, it feels like, kind of sometimes. It is fun to use though. Again, our action skills, solid.
And it was right here, ladies and gentlemen, as I shot thousands of bullets into a badass's face, and he just kind of shrugged it off, that they started to get a little sus. Alright, similar to the last video, I recorded both of these in one sitting, both where the hot patch was not active. Turns out hot patch is the lifeblood of all builds, which is awesome, but also really not good when it's not up. So yeah. Unfortunate. If you don't have the hotfix up, everything goes to shit real fast. Okay? So, have the hotfix up, and yes. Now, I will just conclude us just being a dummy and being like, so this is good, but I thought it was more. And then me being like, Zane's so overpowered. Not overpowered, I don't ever say that, but I say Zane's always been top tier to me. And then we proceed to not melt the badass, and I look like a liar. Anyways, I digress. Here's some highlights of me being stupid. Go team.
I have noticed that we haven't gotten fucking close to dying, because Zane's one of his abilities, which makes him nuts, is that whenever you have an action skill, or basically one of our kill skills, which we can get just by shooting, gives us lifesteal. So we're just... Again, Zane has been in a place for a long time where he's just been very unkillable. Very, very unkillable. And just like that, nothing can kill us. We're standing in fire, we don't give a shit. And if we do go down, then it's not a problem. We can just still shoot you and wreck you, just like this. Boop. Although most people can win if you just have a grenade launcher. But still. I should actually... Maybe the Anarchy was best. This is a build that is based off of the clone, so I should stop trying to play and just use the clone, but, I don't know. Just for me, though, I just do want to check out what this is all about, this, the Hell Taker. I heard so many people talk about how it is so good, so I want to mess around with it just a little bit. Also, our Sentinel Cryo has just been absolutely fine. Yeah, it's not quite my cup of tea. Again, I think we're all supposed to be based on a certain thing, which if we equip this, that should be something. Again, I probably should not be staying out of the zone. Yeah, because as long as I'm in here, I should be healing, and I should be getting more damage, and that should be giving us more of a lot. I feel like something's not working. Yeah, I've seen other people feel... Yeah, I don't think this is fair, guys. This doesn't make sense. I've seen someone else have this issue where, yeah. Because this is not the right damage. This should be in the millions, and for whatever reason it's not. I feel like, and I've recently seen a stream where a person loaded into the game and damage just was not happening for whatever reason. It wasn't scaling. We could try loading in, loading out. Yeah, because we should be doing way more. I should be seeing 5 million, not thousands this, thousands that damage. We should be seeing millions, but especially with our clone. Our clone is just stacked, and for whatever reason, it's just no, it's fine. It's just kind of okay. And it's we should be doing 5 million per hit. What? So yeah, I don't think everything that you just seen should be way better. I've been thinking that the whole time. I'm like, I mean, this is kind of going, but again, we should be seeing way more damage numbers. We're gonna chuck this. Chuck this. Sentinel, please, hurry up. Thank you. We're gonna use this, build up some damage. Yeah, see, I mean, I don't know if that's scaling. So that was 1 million. I almost want to stop because, again, I don't want to, like, shit on the, like, not shit on the build. I think the build is great. I would highly advise using it. I've just seen this build, like, fucking smash a bunch of shit, and for it to not be doing that, like, again, I've seen it do 5 million on, like, a base shot, so it should be fucking shit up, but it's not. Again, it's not bad. I shouldn't be saying that. Like, again, if we just look at someone for half a second, but again, Zane is one of those characters that's kind of nuts. It's kind of like Amara, where you just see them chunk through things like in 2 seconds, and you're like, what? Oh my god! No, it should just summon when I summon Zane. My shield's not working out. Yeah, something's fucked. Something's not working. Yeah, I feel like shit's maybe just broken a little bit with Heck, a little bit. Maybe I just got. Yeah, because he should be like twinkling. No. That's what shows you that you used up his special thing. And again, it doesn't say like hold down. It says you like grenades. I got grenades, I think. Yeah, I got 13 grenades. It shows right there, bottom of my screen. Weird. Also, I didn't know there's people here. Yeah, I feel like this was just a mess because it's just not working. Again, I've seen a video where fucking motherfuckers dying everywhere. I'm just lost. I'm so confused. But again, I did see a streamer, same person, Moxie, person who makes the builds. He was streaming, and for whatever reason, things just didn't work. Yeah, like he was playing, and like Moe's Terror's Scream Shield was not actually proccing. So, and I think he loaded back in, and eventually it started working. But I think it's just a weird thing with Heck, with the weirdness, or that could be it too. My internet's been pretty shit recently, so if I don't have hot fixes enabled, yeah, that's it right there. Wait, so my internet may be so shit that it's not actually applying hot fixes. Oh, shit. In order to get the certain buffs and shit, you need to have that on. That's why Heck isn't a thing either. That's not good. Well, I hate it. That's why both the builds were kind of weird when it comes to damage. That's shitty. I hate that a lot. Because the hot fixes things are what makes things work. So for whatever reason, it's not applied. Like the hotfix isn't even going. Maybe there's an update that I got to download or something, but I loaded it up and there was nothing. I loaded it up today, like 2 hours ago, so it shouldn't have been like, maybe it's random, or just like they not randomly, but maybe I just missed it in that weird time gap. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I have no idea what I'm doing with this one because for whatever reason, I think it was my internet was just being weird, but it didn't actually apply a hotfix. Or the hotfix, the Halloween hotfix and everything. I should have probably understood that why was there no skulls and stuff like that, but I didn't. So I'm gonna have to go back and do Flak one again. But anyways, regardless, hopefully I didn't show you too much jargon, but hopefully I also showed you why we were doing nothing. Hotfix applied, I think, is like tied to mayhem scaling and all that stuff. Your action skill actually being able to do something. So yeah, lots of importance there. Regardless, let's do the gameplay stuff now. My god, does this make more sense now? Because I was like, why are we doing like thousands of damage, not millions? Because we should be doing millions, because it's nuts, this build. Regardless, let's go over here, summon forth our Clune over there, things that are gonna die, galore, lovely jubbly, all that stuff. Yep. Okay, well that's not doing the craziest amount of damage still. I mean, rightfully so, honestly. Our weapon shouldn't be doing that much damage. This should, though. Yes, this definitely does. Good. At least there's that. Okay, good. We can go over here, murderize you. Yeah, you're a badass enemy, please. To get chunked down to nothing. And boom, headshot. Love it. Also, because we're Zane, we have an insane amount of survivability as well as crazy lifesteal with activating all of our kill skills. It's just nuts. But we also, look at that, just melted. I don't know what I was about to say. I lost thought immediately. It's gone. I just had a shower, by the way. If I look like super sweaty or whatever, it's because it was a nice hot shower. My pores are open. All that stuff. I'm trying to repair this video I made because I done fucked up so badly. Alright, well this is unfortunate. We're gonna go into this fight with nobody. That's again really unfortunate unless we can shoot him and activate our kill skills. No, it's gone. Well, this is not great. We need to shoot him more. Some of this, some of this, some of this. Shoot you so that we can show off the boss actually being melted. This is unfortunate. Digiclone is almost back because Digiclone is best. He's best boy. This. Alright. We're gonna switch to this. Alright, we should be alive. And Digiclone should get us up pretty fast. Even if it's just by killing the boss. Man, we move so fast. Love it. So you see that boss getting melted. For every little bit that it hits, I think it's doing 1 million damage. Yeah, 4 million, 2 million, 1 million. So that's what it's supposed to be. I should have known that before I did done goofed. Anyways, let us do this. I'm playing far too much of the lovely game that is known as Goshen Impact. Nope. O is not forward me. It's wrecked me for every other video game. I knew it. Goshen Impact. Genshin Impact. Sorry. Genshin Impact. Such a good game. Would highly advise it. If you're a weeb, it's your shit already. Yeah. Regardless, hopefully I kept in the part where I explained everything, because like the build is supposed to still work the way it was. It just wasn't working that way because weirdness. Quickly. Jesus. Yeah, so also the shield wasn't working for whatever reason. But yeah, that's what it's supposed to do. As long as we're in this aura, we gain an increase to damage, or we basically do more damage, which is awesome. And as long as our stuff is dealing damage, we're gonna be A-okay. Zane, just get any kill, buddy. I don't want to take your life in trade of mine, but I'll do it. I'll frickin' do it. Don't you make me this monster. There we go. Cool. Let's also replace Zane over here. Again, I mentioned it, but the reason why you don't want to give him a bazooka is because he'll kill himself super fast. Also, I want to actually change this out. Maybe this works now, because again, everything was just not balanced correctly, because yeah, again, having Hotfix applied is everything, it turns out. Also, we may be able to go to heck. So we should probably try that, honestly. We should probably do that. Anyways, also, yeah, there's gonna be enemies all up in here, because of course there is. Again, this place, if a build can survive here, it can survive anywhere, because it's just crazy with all the shit everywhere. Again, we're gonna do, except this time, let's change up the weapons. Let's give you, I think he still does a burst. Sure, let's give him something dangerous. Clone, you should be able to fuck shit up with that, yes. Dead immediately. But also, our clone might be killing himself a little bit with that one. It should be fine, don't worry about it. Yeah, see, this is so much now. See, this is what I was looking for. Yeah, yeah, our clone can also kill us, though, which is a touch rough. Let's just spawn our clone there, activate Sentinel, and that will give us Cryo Shot, which should melt people everywhere. Although we need to be careful that our clone doesn't kill himself like he just did. Yeah, our clone just killed himself because we gave him something a little bit deadly, so you don't want to give him splash damage weapons necessarily. Because, yes, he'll kill himself. to reiterate, death, he dies, whole thing, not immortal. But we should trade places with him, and it should... See, what's that about? Because our shield should be working, but it's not. It gets glitched. It's on activation skill, it's supposed to unleash slow clap, but nothing. Either that or it just doesn't show it. But it should. It should be. Maybe we don't have like max shield. That's why. I don't know. It's weird. On shield activation, we should. Regardless, I mean, the build still stands. Our Digiclone in general just does so much damage, so we are okay. We don't need to be doing more damage, but it's a bit shit that it's not activating. And yeah, at least that part wasn't a lie. So yeah, okay, I forgot. Maybe we can look and see. Well, our action skill should be coming back, yes, because our Digiclone does count as getting kill skills just by damaging people. So yes, that comes back rather fast. Also, we're so fast. We're such a fast little baby. So I love this gun. It's so cool. It's a Bloodborne gun. I mentioned it beforehand. I don't know what I'm including and what I'm not including. Oh, there it is. There it finally is. What if I change with Digiclone? Still doesn't pop up for you. That's the broken skill. That's the broken bit of business. Maybe it needs to fully regenerate, something like that. Alright guys, we're at Athena. Sorry, I just wanted to get to a place where I can actually show shit up. Oh, quickly! Ooh, as long as I get that out, I can survive to some extent. Not a lot of extent, but some. Let's go here. Perfect. So, are you in the puddle? I hope you're in the puddle. I don't know, regardless. Let's go to this. And actually, fuck it. He already killed everything over there. Sure, let's pop him over here. Look at everything over there. It's gonna die in minutes. Dead. 14 million. 18 million. You get it. It's a lot. It's a lot, but we get a lot of tasty heck juice, or whatever the hell that is. Gross, I know. Also, we do a lot of damage. That's something else. That's pretty nuts. Nope, I'm dead. Yep, I'm dead. Okay. Well, let's go quickly kill what's his name and fucking being done with it. Also, I love the way this Zane looks. So weird and Halloweeny. Also, mind you can give Zane any weapon and he'll be good with it, basically. So it's not like one of those weird things where it's only good if you have this specific thing. Although we do want to get our kill skills up. And again, as long as we're dealing damage, we get them kill skills. And again, we have cryo, Sentinel cryo. So as long as Sentinel's up, we're getting cryo. But we don't have Sentinel up, actually. So I don't know what that's about. I don't know how he froze. Anywho. Let's go ahead and do this. We're gonna burst through this real quick. Again, I'm not sure how much of the previous video I want to show you. Probably enough to make sense of why I'm like what. Also, here's the other Here's him with a different gun. But we do want him, yeah, we want him in that aura, because that does more damage. In fact, we can get in that aura too. As long as we're shooting enemies, we're going to be regenerating a shit ton of health, so we're going to be basically fine. 100% fine. The only thing is, with this one, you want to get like right in the face of enemies, because it's kind of like a shotgun, pistol, machine gun weirdness, Gatling gun thing. Melting. Melting. Guess what? Aim for the thing. Wait for it. Melted, there we go. We have to get a little close. Get right up to his head. Right up to his head. Fuck it. Just Zane, take my place. Take my place. I'm gonna do this. Melted. Killed immediately. And one more of this. Give me a sec. Ooh, there's death. Death's right beside me. Shit, hot damn. And melted. Melted again. Alright, what else? What other weapon should we use? We could use this. That'll do a hell of a lot too. Although that one might kill Zane, so let's be careful. Again, we can use this. Although I do think there's splash damage and we can kill ourselves accidentally. Yeah, there it is. Again, Zane looking out for us, as well as Sentinel. I don't give enough credit to Sentinel. Sentinel is a bad bitch as well. Anyways, let's drop Zane here. Over here. Oh, I hate having to run all the way back though. That's a bit shit. We're so fast. We're so fast. I'm freaking out. Honestly. Good job, Zane. Max things out. Everything's more or less dead over there. Well done. And we're on the road again. Take away Zane's clone, so it's not a pain in the ass to get over there. It's fine. We don't need to go that way. Actually, you get the point. You put him in anywhere. The clone, drop him down. Everything dead. Everything dead. Just crazy. Also, again, we're just good on a passive like that. I think he summoned death. That's what downed me. Yeah, again, as long as we have our kill skills up, we are insane. And again, one of the things with Zane has never been a character, I don't think. Well, that's not true. After this certain buff, or like at the halfway point in Borderlands, they fixed him basically. With this, also they fucked him up as well, because they basically made him need this class mod almost. But the class mod's awesome. Like, I think it's something that they should keep doing, not do less of. But the idea is, as soon as you sorry, I gotta get rid of this. Basically, whenever you deal damage with your gun, you have a chance of activating action skills. Or sorry, your kill skills, my bad. And those kill skills can be everything. Meaning, whenever we get a kill, we get lifesteal, which is insane. Whenever we get a kill, we can get our cooldown back, which is why our Sentinel and Cry are basically always up, which is nuts. If you want to get a boss kill, by the way, you just want to plop Zane with this. He'll shoot it. Again, the only reason why you don't want to do it with mobs. Also, you do want to give him the thing. Okay, oh, you don't want that. You don't want him to kill himself. Keep him a fair distance away from what's his name. But as soon as that impacts, if it ever does impact, it will do a shit ton of damage to him, which is fantastic. I still think probably the other one's a little better. Also, if we have both of those up, he gets a stupid high boost in damage. I see, there you go. Yeah, Sentinel. There's this skill, I believe, right here, which is one of these. It's basically when you have both of your people out, you do way more damage. Something like that. Yeah, whenever Zane's action skill things are out, you get bonus gun damage, and I think we get action skill damage, something like that. Regardless, yeah, have both of your Sentinel and things out, and they'll kill bosses immediately. So this build is great. Again, I was really confused when I was first doing it. Hopefully, I cleared some things up. But I really want to go recover flak as well. I got to make a little clip and be like, hey, so hot fixes weren't applied, so nothing made sense, and that's why. Again, I don't know why it shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have launched the game without it, but weird. Regardless, again, fantastic build, well done, Moxie, all that stuff. I'm sore, and I gotta basically try to repair what I fucked up. Anyways, thank you, and goodbye. Just link in the description for the save file. Love you. Sorry, also. Nah.